No, this is kind of the opposite.
Right.
So this is almost exactly the opposite of Instagram. With Instagram, like if I just took a picture of, I took a picture of her sitting there and I said I'm at Las Brisas so I could get the free margarita, right? I would, not that you're not lovely, but I would probably delete that because it isn't relevant to like whatever kind of project I'm trying to grow.
And she's my bestie and we don't post each other's faces.
Exactly, very often. So,
same question.
But with Pinterest, you really want to have breadth and depth. So say you could move it. You could absolutely move it to a different board. I tend not to, so like I have a board with kids stuff on it, and I don't like to move things in and out. Like I made an office board and I had all the desks on there.
Right.
I tend
Be cool board.
Yeah, used to be, but used to be cool is actually a really neat thing. If you can find really good photographs, like I have a board of stuff that I'm going to pin to our clients' Facebooks of really just wicked cool photographs. One of my best boards is that profile. Remember, like we're trying to get Johnny to take our picture?
Right.
Johnny, take my picture. And so I have all really cool people. Like Joe Scarborough gets pinned a lot. Mika gets pinned a lot. But how in God's name would I know that black and white pictures of celebrities, and mine are all doing something, so none of them are like headshots. Like I saw Zoe, what's her name?
Deschanel.
Yeah, I saw her the other day, and it was a really good picture of her, but it didn't fit into my board, so I didn't keep it. So you want more boards, not less. Up to like 50. But you have 1,000.
I probably don't have 1,000, but I easily have 100 boards, if not more, probably more. But I tend to categorize things, so
they're pink.
Well, so I have a pink board, and my pink board gets attention. Just let me say
I know
that. It does. So I tend to, as I run across pins, and it has a relevance to me in some way. Like I have a DIY board, I have a pink board, I have a military board, I have
because your son's serving active duty,
and my son-in-law as well. And so as I run across certain images that I think deserve a whole category, I'll create a whole board for that, and then that board will be dedicated exactly to that topic. So if you
see, I tend to try to squeeze things in because I have a little bit of, I'm going to go back and see it, but I'm not as much. I use my Evernote for like what I'm actually going to do.
Well, let me give you an example of why I would do that and how it works related to business. For example, one of my clients, Jeff Orzel, is a salesman with American Furniture Warehouse, and so we've created a board specifically for him. It would not behoove us to fill that board up with furniture from other places, so that board is completely dedicated to him as an AFW salesperson, and all that is in that board are things related to him or things that you can purchase or see.
Are there cheesy
AFW.
pictures of him by the sitting on the?
we haven't done the cheesy pictures yet, but we will. They use him in their store advertising all the time, so that would make sense to do that. But it wouldn't necessarily make sense then to have other things.
You wouldn't want to have like chevron chairs or all these different things.
Exactly.
But that having been said, like I couldn't manage. I guess I'm organizationally challenged, anyways. I couldn't manage 100 boards. Like I just couldn't.
She also doesn't pin like I do.
So that goes to my question: how much time do you spend a day on Pinterest? Because a lot of people, when Facebook came out, they're like, "Oh, I don't want to get sucked into the Facebook board."
Okay, so first off, you're gonna want to get. It's actually fun. Like, you are the right demographic for Pinterest, and there's a reason why you're going to like it. I don't tend to put it as much into my real work time because I actually enjoy it. So, like, when I'm doing the right click, follow them all, that's in my real work time. That's just churning and burning. When I pin, I usually go, and while I'm sitting watching TV or doing something like that, unless I'm generating actual pins for my company, which we haven't even talked about how to pin. That's incredible. We've talked about Pinterest for over an hour, and we haven't yet once talked about pinning. But literally, right? That's pretty good. But literally, I think you would enjoy it. It's actually not as horrendous as, like, I like Twitter. I check everything on Twitter. If, like, I didn't want to watch the debates yesterday because I just can't take it anymore. So I went to Twitter. I was like, well, what do they think?
What do they know? And to answer your question as well, how many hours a day do I spend on those? Well, part of it is my business.
Right.
So part of what I have to do is stay at the cutting edge of all of these social media utilities, understand how
Such
people
an
use.
excuse.
Yes. So you find a way or make one is what I say. So easily Pinterest alone. Easily 4 hours a day. Easily 4 hours a day.
I'm nowhere near that.
Facebook is probably close second. Although I have to say.
Well, but I think that's all your social media together. It's just that you've really.
Yeah, really. But I
You
will
need a
say,
light.
I'm kind of getting I'm kind of getting a little bit bored with Facebook. I know. When did you think you would ever hear me say that? But I am kind of getting a little bit bored.
I'm telling you.
Facebook is an echo.
I'm
It's
telling
like
you,
the
you guys,
same stuff regurgitated
within
constantly.
3 years, because everybody always says, well, Facebook can't go away. Well, this, that, and the other thing. I was in the tech bubble of 2001,
MySpace
and AOL bought Time Warner.
Right.
So are you kidding me? Like now you go, oh, AOL bought Time Warner. AOL was never going to go away.
Right, back in the day,
Everybody,
You've Got Mail.
They all had your. So I will tell you, these things can come and go.
They do.
And I have my eye on Pinterest and YouTube, and that's just,
And we totally agree on that.
yeah. Every